So it's currently my turn to make dinner tonight, and I have a lot to do today, which is fine. I keep myself busy. I have a lot of things I need to take care of, and I have, some videos planned I can do throughout my day, and I want to make sure I get everything accomplished within the time frame I have. I'm doing the slow cooker chicken pot pie recipe that I have done before, months ago, and it was a hit. Thank God for that. The only difference here is that I am using chicken thighs. I thought I had chicken breast in the freezer, but we have chicken thighs. But the little PSA, for the love of God, please make sure you try to clean up as you go, especially when you're handling like raw meat, especially chicken. The last thing you want to do is give someone food poisoning because of something you made in cross-contamination. That's just a recipe for disaster. So please make sure you clean as you go, okay? Now it's really just a matter of throwing everything into the slow cooker and then letting it do its thing. So we got our chicken in here. So the recipe I followed, it calls for basically about 2 teaspoons of each seasoning you're using, but you divide it up. So we got a teaspoon of black pepper here to start, and then we're gonna have to add more a little later on. That's fine. Teaspoon of that. With the salt, I kind of, do a little less of it, because sometimes, salt can definitely screw up a recipe if you mess it up. And plus, it's like one of the things, you taste as you go. If you think you need to add a little more later on, by all means do so. We got a teaspoon of garlic powder to start, and thankfully, we had another one in the pantry, because this one, I think, will be enough for this round, maybe. And then a teaspoon of onion powder to start. And then we just gotta put that is not the onion powder. I like how I said I have that onion powder, but I grabbed the other garlic powder. Everything in. To start, we got 2 cans of cream of chicken here. So as you can see, I actually opened these off camera, because last thing I need you guys to see is me struggling with the can opener, because there are times I have broken the can opener. Next thing you know, we have to go buy a new one, because this can opener, I'll break it to the point where we can't even attempt to fix it. So, I did this off camera, and as you can see, I was fine opening it today. The last thing I gotta add is mixed veggies. These are just from the freezer, so let me grab some scissors, because knowing me, if I rip this thing open, it's gonna go everywhere, and I'm gonna be very upset. So I'm gonna pour these in, and then that is it. So, the lid is on. We're gonna clip it. Alrighty, now we are good to go. We will see you guys much later. All I really have to do now is, first of all, I actually switched this to the low setting, so that way it stays warm until they got home. Fry the chicken, stir it up, and then that'll be ready to go. And then I'm also making these jumbo biscuits. Currently shredding up the chicken thighs with the forks. Trying to be careful as to where I'm shredding. Nails on the chalkboard, because I hate the way, the metal forks kind of sometimes scrape against something. In this case, the slow cooker, it sounds like nails on the chalkboard. I hate it so much. It drives me nuts, and it literally sends shivers down my spine. That's probably the best way to put it. When you hear someone, rub against it, it's like, oh, gosh, I hate that. To make cleanup a lot easier, I am lining my baking tray with parchment paper to ensure easy cleanup. I have my oven preheating to 350, because that's what it says to do. And let me get these cans open. I just noticed that my parchment paper kind of curled up on me. So once I start putting the biscuits on, it should not be a problem. Oh! After my mini jump scare, that really took me by surprise. Jesus! Never again. I'm gonna open these on camera, because they literally just gave me a mini heart attack. Oh my God.
I'm using text-to-speech to give my voice a break. Once again, it was a hit. YAY.